Can we expect something to swallow that will rejuvenate our body? I'm not talking about gene therapy, because we know that it will be work in the future, but how about pill or liquid that we could buy in grocery, for example, that will work in their entire our body? This is about what David Sinclair talked recently together with Peter Diamandis on Abundance Summit. I encourage you to watch his appearance on Abundance Summit together with Peter Diamandis. And yes, we know from, for example, Liz Parrish company, BioViva, that it will be probably in the next 10 to 15 years find out something that will work as a injection, right? As an injection. But how about pill? Because David Sinclair many times on podcast, also on his personal longevity lifespan podcast YouTube channel, he talked that it may work on his lab for rodents and other animals to give them liquid, for example, or pill that rejuvenate the systems of the animals. Hey guys, I'm already on my way to work, and I decided to shoot this video because we are living today in a really amazing time, because what we see every week is kind of magical when it comes to longevity and life extension. Like I said, I'm on my way to work, and I will put link to Peter Diamandis' podcast. By the way, Peter was on the stage with David in T-shirt with written LEV 2033. So LEV stands for Longevity Escape Velocity, and he prognosed that we may hit longevity escape velocity in 2033. It's different from Ray Kurzweil what said to us about LEV. He prognosed it for 2032, right? Because the previous prognosis was 2029. We know that we may not realize this goal, right? 2029, mostly because of the COVID, and there were a couple years of not working that hard on longevity research, because we had many others problems going on, and the funds also, David Sinclair talked that the funds that were sending to his lab was cut by almost half during this period. But yes, hey, 2029, 2032, 2033, it's close. It's close, and this was never the most important time to taking care of your health than it is today. As you probably know, I had many bad behaviors in my 20s, okay? For 15 years I smoked cigarettes. I don't shy away from alcohol. I ate bad junk food, so I did everything wrong. But many of you, my friends from Facebook, for example, you are bored by some people, for example, Aubrey the Great, that they said always, oh, hey, we are 10 to 15 years before reaching longevity escape velocity. And they talking about that for right, like 25 or 30 years, okay? We are always 10 years before. But this time, it really may happen, okay? It really may happen by the year 2030. It is prognosed to finish the biggest X Prize ever, okay? Health span, X Prize health span. Also, X Prize is the competition which Peter Diamandis started back in 1990s, And this is the biggest prize, $101 million to the winner who will be able to rejuvenate their teams or startups, or for example, David Sinclair also participate among others, George Church. And this is prognosed to finish in 2030. In 2030, so if everything's go well, in couple years, who cares, 2032 or 2033, but it is close, 6 or 7 years ahead. 6 or 7 years ahead of us, and we may encounter true age reversal technologies, okay? We may encounter true age reversal technologies, so it was never the more important time to take care of your health than it is today. Like I said, I'm on my way to work and I decided to shoot this quick video because nobody is perfect, okay? I made many poor decisions when it comes to my health. When in my 20s I smoked cigarettes, ate junk food, but this is the time, okay? This is the time to take care of your health, because hey, humankind dream of immortality for hundreds and thousands of years. For hundreds and thousands of years. And we may fulfill this dream. We may fulfill this dream, and not in 50 or 100 years. Now, this is the time, because also I am close to 40, okay? I am close to 40, but my parents are close to 70. On my Facebook, I have many friends in their 60s or 70s, and they ask me, hey Adrian, do I have to wait till singularity? Do I have to wait till singularity for true age reversal technologies? Because as you probably know, singularity is 2045. So it is 20 years before us. So they ask me this question, do I have to wait this 20 years? And the answer is no. The answer is no, and this is what David Sinclair spoke about this Abundance Summit, that in the next few years we may encounter true age reversal therapies that are not gene therapies, okay? That are not gene therapies, because we know, and this is what the case with me, that I think that what are the options to rejuvenate our body? We must change our genetic blueprint, how genes are expression, but we may not have to do this by injection, but like said David Sinclair on this Abundance Summit, we may encounter pill or liquid, and he said this that he do this regularly with his graduate student in his lab. That he doing it gradually, and you probably know that this year it will be first application of Yamanaka factors, first application of Yamanaka factors in humans. So this is coming not in 20 years, okay? Not in 20 years, but in the next 5-10 years. And hey, I want to be around, okay? So that's why I'm posting mostly on my social media about diet, about lifestyle. I'm not perfect, like I said, because I'm working here on this monitoring mostly night shift, okay? So you know how important is, and Brian Johnson mostly speak about sleep. He spoke mostly on his YouTube channel and podcast about sleep, how this is important. But you have to do something, okay? If you can't manage properly sleep, you have to worry about diet, about exercise, about movement, okay? Because human body is complicated machine. And yes, you have to do something, because 90 and I'm sorry, there are cars. 98% of us 98% of us have average set of genes, okay? Average set of genes. So not bad and not good. Not super bad or not super good. And this 98% of us must have to do something to at least get to closer of barrier of 80 or 90 or over 100 years of age. So this is the time, guys. This is the time this is the time to take care of your health. Thank you, all of you that subscribe already my YouTube channel, because as you probably know, last year I started my YouTube channel about it's called Longevity Revolution, because what we will see in the next few decades will be really longevity revolution when it comes to lifespan, how long we live, but also how well we live, okay? So it is not only about living longer, but it is always about living better. About living better, okay? Because we don't want to extend our decrepit state, okay? Decrepit state where we are on the wheelchair and we can't move, we can't enjoy life. We want to extend our youthful. We want to extend our youthful. And this is coming. This is coming, and this is what, by the way, David Sinclair was active recently, I think last 2 weeks. He appears in many podcasts and talk about that this is coming. This is not 20 years ago. This is maybe 5, 6, 7, like Peter Diamandis appear in his t-shirt longevity escape velocity in 2033. 2033. So it's 7 years before us. So I shoot this video, guys. I'm going to work now. I started my shift, and I shoot this video to strengthen you all, that we are living in truly magical time, and we have to take care of our health. So please take care of your health, of your loved ones, and your friends. And yes, subscribe my YouTube channel if you can. So thank you very much. Stay positive. Take care of your health and live long and prosper.